For question 2, please cross out the word and are. Therefore, the full sentence should be find all vectors that are of length set 3 units perpendicular to both vectors r and s. So say that this is vector OR or just vector R, and this is vector OS or just S. So we need to find all vectors that are of length set 3 units perpendicular or 90 degree to both R and S. So we need to find all vectors. Let's say I'm going to call this vector V, and this vector V is perpendicular to R and S. So just like in the previous question, we need a vector that is perpendicular to R, so it goes up or it goes down, and also perpendicular to S as well. So it's either go up or either go down. So the vector that is perpendicular to both of these vectors should be the same, which is goes up or goes down. But this time we want all vectors V, which means we want the vector that is perpendicular to both of these and goes upward as well as go downward as well. So as you can see, if this is vector V, therefore since this one is the opposite direction, we're going to call it negative V. So now we know that our vector V should have two answers, plus and minus. Next, all these vectors that are of length 3 units. So all these vectors V should be set 3 units long. So we're going to write down set 3 right here. So this means that these two vectors, V and negative V, is set 3 unit times the vectors perpendicular to both R and S. So we know that the vectors that are perpendicular to R and S is vector V, which is R cross S, and therefore negative V is negative R cross S. So this means that we're going to write down R cross S. So just like in 5.1, there was a question that says you need to find vector B with 10 units long in the direction of vector A. So this means that you have vector A, and you need to find vector B, which is 10 times the vector A. So we're going to consider vector A as one unit. That's why we need to find the unit vector A first, since this is 1 unit long. Okay, so we're going to apply the same concept right here. That's why the vectors V here is plus minus because we want to consider both direction, upward and downward. Set 3 is the length of the vector of R cross S, and we're going to consider this as 1 unit. So this is the vector that we need to find. Therefore, let's do this as the first step. So we need to find what is R cross S first before we can find its unit vector. Next, we need to find the magnitude of R cross S. And therefore, now we can use the formula to find the unit vector, which is the vector product divided by its magnitude. So since for the final answer, we need V equal to plus minus set 3 the unit vector, there's no need for you to simplify this because now we need to substitute this into V. And this is the final answer, which is plus minus 1 over 3 times negative I minus 5j plus k.